So we have our row designed out. We've got all the fields that we want. Let's go ahead and loop in that data with our map array method so that we can go ahead and list out the other jobs that are available. Now I need two files that should be open here. One is the app.js and one is the job.js. This static information or static data here is going to be interchanged into the dynamic data. And so how to do that is if we jump into our app.js, we are importing the data, which is the jobs available data. The jobs available data is a simple array that holds 4 different jobs for us. Let's go ahead and leave this open to the side for now, but if we jump into our app.js, we want to use that map array method. Now what we can do is just simply reference the array, so jobs available.map. And what .map allows us to do is loop through an array of data and return a new array. So instead of using a for loop to display the data available, we could use a .map job, and the next argument is an index, which will hold a key value. And what we could then do is just return what we want to return. So in each one, we want to return the job component. First, we'll find out how many data points we actually hold or objects, and that's 4. So if we just run the job component, it's going to just run it 4 different times. And what we could do in here is just pass in different props that will hold each value. So if we want to get the different companies for each data point, what we could just say in here is company is equal to job.company. And in the data.js, we could see that company represents the company itself. So Google, Facebook, whatever it is. Now to make the job component dynamic, all we need to do is use that tree shaking method and make sure that we're using the company prop. And what will happen is it will display Facebook, Google, yada, 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 Medium, Netflix for each value here. We could also do the same with this image, so we can just use a template literal and just call in company, and this will just say Facebook, Netflix, PNG, and then the alt tags will be just a logo, so that will replace this there. We'll carry on and do the rest. So what we have next is title, which is equal to job.title. Location is equal to location job.location, sorry. And the date posted is equal to job.datePosted. And so we'll do the same thing that we did for company in our jobs.js or jobs component. We'll simply call in location, date posted, and the last one was, I think, title. So we'll just replace title, or senior software engineer, we'll replace it with title. The 8 days ago, we'll replace it with days posted, or date posted, not days posted, date posted. And then the Mountain View, California, we'll replace that with location. If we go ahead and save that, we could see all of it's working except the location. I think we might have missed, I said locations, but it's going to be just location. So that's how to use the .map array method to loop in data and display it out on the screen, like so. One thing I want to mention is when using .map, you're probably going to get an error for not using a key prop, and what the key prop is pretty much, it's kind of an ID for each specific value or each specific data that you're listing. So it needs to make sure it has a key property identifier. And what you can do is just say key and set that to index, since index is a value. And that will make each job or each component that we list out unique by that key element, which returns that index value. So it could be 0, 1, 2, 3, depending on the amount of data points that you have. To run through the project one more time, what we're doing is using a map array method, and we're using job and index, and then finally we are passing in the job.company title or the value points through a prop, and then the job.component or the job.js component is bringing in those props and replacing the static data with that dynamic data. That's going to do it for this video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. It truly helps me out. Have a wonderful day.